Fiat Tipo is one that we've been waiting on for quite a while. It first caught our eye at the Geneva Motor Show last year with what looked like a stylish return to the C segment for Fiat. The other draw being the promise of a price that would seriously undercut the competition. Well, it's finally here and it looks to have delivered on both counts, with an entry-level price of just under €18,000, making it one of the best value cars in the segment. It's being marketed as a simple, good value family hatch, and so we'll keep the review simple too. There are 3 trim levels to choose from: Pop, Easy and Lounge. Pop gets aircon, USB and Bluetooth connectivity and a full-size spare wheel. Easy has a 5-inch colour touchscreen display, 16-inch alloy wheels, cruise control, parking sensors and a multifunction leather steering wheel. But at the moment, the first Tipo customers in Ireland can upgrade to that Easy trim free of charge, meaning you can get all of those fancy features for that entry-level price of €18,000. This top-spec lounge will add automatic climate control, sat-nav and reversing camera, electric lumbar support, automatic lights and wipers and some more styling upgrades. The Tipo boasts best-in-class front and rear legroom for the segment, as well as a generous boot capacity of 440 litres, which again is bigger than most of its rivals. It's also quite parent-friendly, with wide opening rear doors and 2 sets of anchors for child seats. There's adequate storage in the cabin, with cup holders big enough to fit our new Cars Ireland mug, door bins wide enough to fit a large bottle of water, and a phone-friendly compartment in the centre console. The materials used in here feel very strong and sturdy, with a simple, straightforward layout, even if it's not the most exciting design in the world. It does feel good though, and they've added some nice soft touch materials to make it feel a bit more upmarket, which it does. The touchscreen, while small, is actually really nice to use. It's very fast, there's no lag, and it's easier to pair with your phone than most. And if you have an iPhone, you can use the voice control button on the steering wheel to activate Siri. Another thing I quite like is the placement of the radio and volume control buttons, which are located behind the steering wheel rather than on it, so that you don't have to move your thumbs from the wheel. It scored just 3 out of the available 5 stars under the stringent new rules of the Euro NCAP safety test, although that does rise to 4 if you decide to go for the optional safety pack, which will add things like autonomous braking. If you want a petrol Tipo, you can choose between a 95 or 120 HP 1.4 litre manual or a 1.6 litre automatic. The diesel lineup consists of a 1.3 litre multi-jet 2 with 95 HP, or this larger 1.6 litre option which pushes out about 120. The drive itself is really reassuring. It feels really solid on the road, and the big chunky steering wheel and large controls add to that feeling of sturdiness. There's plenty of available power, it stays nicely planted around corners, and it's nice and quiet in the cabin. I think this is one that people will be pleasantly surprised by on a test drive. Another strong point is the choice of body types available. So for those after a bit more room, there's a station wagon estate model available, as well as a saloon which will join the lineup very shortly. That's the Tipo in a nutshell, and this might be a very Irish thing to say, but I think it's a good, honest car. Which, okay, isn't perfect, but at that entry price, definitely deserves a place on the shopping list for those in the market for a simple, good value family car. I actually think it's really handsome too, but don't take my word for that, go and see it for yourself in the metal at your local Fiat dealer. You can find out where they are or check out what the competition have to offer on CarsIreland.ie.